So here we have a problem to factor 12k squared minus 8k plus 1. So there's a number of different methods to factor quadratic equations, but one strategy that always works is a strategy using the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is when you have a quadratic in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, then you can use a factoring strategy of using the quadratic formula, which is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So our first step in using this strategy is to identify our a, b, and c. Our a is the coefficient of the squared term, which is 12. Our b is the coefficient of the non-squared term, which is negative 8. And our c is our constant, which is 1. Now we plug into our formula. In this case, our variable is k, so instead of using x, we'll use k. K is equal to negative, it's a negative 8. So a negative is a positive. So it's positive 8 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's negative 8 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 12, times c, which is 1. And all of that is over 2a, which is 2 times 12. So now we can simplify, and we get 8 plus or minus the square root. 8 squared is 64, and 4 times 12 is 48, so that would be minus 48, all over 2 times 12, which is 24. So then continuing to simplify, 8 plus or minus the square root of 64 minus 48 is 16. So we have the square root of 16 over 24. So let's simplify that a bit more. The square root of 16 is 4. So that's 8 plus or minus 4 over 24. So that gives us two solutions for k. One being k is equal to, we'll use the plus form first, 8 plus 4 over 24. And then we have a second solution using the minus option, is k is equal to 8 minus 4 over 24. So simplifying, 8 plus 4 is 12, so it's 12 over 24, which divides down to 1 over 2. And a second solution would be 8 minus 4, which is 4 divided by 24, which makes 1 over 6. So these are our two solutions, but in order to get to factored form, let's set up these two as k is equal to 1/2 and k is equal to 1/6. So in order to find the factorization, we need to solve each of these equations for 0. So let's first get rid of our denominator by multiplying both sides by 2, which gives us 2k is equal to 1. And then finish solving for 0 by subtracting 1 to the other side, which makes 2k is equal to, 2k minus 1 is equal to 0. Same thing for the k is equal to 1/6. We can multiply by both sides by 6 to make 6k is equal to 1, and then subtract the 1 over to make 6k minus 1 is equal to 0. So our factorization, the final answer, would be multiplying these two binomials together. Would make 2k minus 1 times 6k minus 1. Oops. 6k minus 1. So that is the factorization of the given quadratic. So I hope this video solution was helpful for you. If it was, please subscribe to my channel and leave me a like. Thanks.